Hello. Happy Friday, everybody. Just getting started. I am on the far side of the galaxy and continuing my exploration. I have moved my carrier a few thousand more light years distant from the core. I'll show where I'm at currently. I'm not on the carrier right now, a little bit further. But there's the core, or there's the bubble, there's the core, and I'm here. And that's Beagle Point. I'm thinking, after I do some more exploration and stuff, I'm thinking of just taking a little walkabout and at the Beagle Point because I'd never been there before. Can't take the carrier that far. Well, I could take the carrier that far, but I wouldn't be able to get it back. So, what I'm currently doing now is I hopped out here and I'm working my way back to the carrier with two goals in mind. One is some exobiology, of course, and maybe to find a tritium hotspot. I already found one, but it was a small one, so I'm going to look for some more. I'm currently on a planet now with 5 biologicals. I've already picked up one of them, the Stratum Tectonica, and I'll go ahead, since most of them are fairly good values, I'll go ahead and pick up the rest. We'll probably be on this planet for a little while. And at any rate, also I want to apologize in advance. As the day progresses, more and more light will come in from this window, and it just screws up the camera view. I don't have enough lightings to compensate for that, so it'll make me appear darker to some degree. But you don't have to see me anyway. I'll be at full screen most of the time. In fact, I'll go ahead and switch. You can see the Elite Observatory program in the upper left showing the list of possible biologics here on this planet. Run-of-the-mill bacteria, 2 different types of cactoidea. There is cactoidea here, but we just don't know specifically what type, but they're both worth the same thing at 3.67 million. Rutexa at 1.63, Stratum Tectonica, which I've already got, and Tussock for another 3.4. So all these are pretty good except for the bacteria. I'm going to get the bacteria first because it's going to be easy. It's right next to the stratum that I just picked up, so I'll get that out of the way and let's get started. Hope everyone's having a great day. I know the big time streamers are on right now, so I don't expect a big crowd, but I'm playing, so I'm streaming. Let's go back this way because it's smoother and there's just bacteria everywhere, like there's some right there. Could have walked over and got it, but I'll just go ahead and get it. Start getting those. We have to go 500 meters in between the samples. It'll take about a moment, hopefully, because it's real easy to spot here. On this planet with the dark soil. I just restarted the game recently, so hopefully the game will behave. Give me any weird things. Never can tell. Game is good.
Bacterium orageus confirmed present.
Very common type of bacteria.
Meters. First partial sample collected.
Again, this will take no time at all to get the bacteria. It's all over the place here. You'll see as I cruise along, things will just pop up in front of me because this stratum is everywhere.
Minimum distance.
Okay, come over here.
Over 500 meters from previous sample.
How close I am to this. Here. It don't matter. I'll walk. Click. Ground. Thought about bringing... What the heck? I thought about bringing the carrier here, but I really want to find a big tritium hotspot and park the carrier and orbit around that while I practice some mining. If I get... What am I doing here? If I get enough iridium, I might actually go further. But I've never mined tritium before, and I know it's a slow process. Really just reserve that for emergencies, which this is not, but I still have a little bit over half my tritium, so
Second partial sample collected.
I won't have any trouble getting back to the bubble from here. For that matter, I should be able to get back close enough to the bubble that I could make runs in my Type 9 to restock the tritium, if needed. It'd be a slow process, but it might actually be kind of fun. Alright, let's see. I am trying to use the walking controls to fly.
Minimum distance reached.
Look at all that stratum.
From previous sample.
By itself is probably about. What's this? There, yeah. Knock this out. Here, this will take care of the low value item. Where's it at? Or somewhere, there it is. Rendering yet. I have to go back up to orbit though to target some of this other stuff. I just came down. I noticed that they were in different areas, so punch back up and then come back down and look and see. Maybe we can get lucky and find some overlapping areas.
Landing gear retracted. Frame shift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
I don't know how long I'll be streaming. I have like 48 jumps to get back to the carrier if I do all of them. But it's going to be a slower than normal progress because of my looking for tritium too. So if I come across some way too far, if I come across some icy rings, I'll have to map them to see if it's a tritium hotspot. And I was chatting away and went a little bit too far. So we'll see. Already got the stratum, we got the bacteria. X is usually easy to find. Cactoidia is usually easy to find. I wonder what type it is. Oh. Sometimes it looks like a roundish rock. It looks like almost like stratum. But I don't know what these two types look like offhand. So until I find the first one. Damn. Just chatting away and not flying. I think my multitasking has really gone to crap. That is, if I care about what I'm saying. If I'm just rambling, then I can fly away and just ramble on. And the one tritium hotspot I found, I bookmarked. Only like 1 or 2 jumps, small jumps away. I tried to jump the carrier into that system, but I screwed up and I jumped it 73 light years away. To the previous system I jumped through, so that's okay. For now. I just think it'll go a lot faster if I do go for the tritium. Got bacterium, okay, Cactoidia looks like it's sparse. X is not so sparse, so let's Let me get a little closer and see if I can find an area where the Cactoidea overlaps with something. Maybe find both of them in the same area. Not a very bright planet. In fact, I think I'm completely on the daylight side since I zipped away from here. Okay. We have a little more to work with. Texas. There are several areas that overlap that. Galactic and Texas look fairly. And so what I'm going to do is there areas that Cactoidea is at that there is no Texas now. I'm going to go to right there. And hopefully we'll find both. Hopefully we'll be able to land. When I take a break, maybe a 5 minutes or so break, have meatloaf resting in the oven that I cooked. Done. The oven's off. I just have
Orbital flight engaged.
care of it. I'm not ready to eat it yet. And take care of normal biological things. Coffee. What's the terrain look like? Okay, that's gonna be fun. Maybe not too bad though. Hard to tell until we get real close. You see, this is not a real bright planet. Look at all them stars. So I'm about quite a distance from the core, but this is in the middle of a spiral arm, I guess, and it's pretty dense. See what we stumble across here. .21. I was looking for Concha. That'd be great down there in those ravines. Right in the middle here, and then we'll move over toward the rougher terrain. Something just popped up and got here. Something. Huh. That the Cactoidea? Be nice, did it? It'd be surrounded by Fricksta. Nice. Gonna be alright, look at that. Stand and get a sample. Or maybe Tussock. We'll see. I don't care. Whichever one it is, it won't matter. We're gonna get them all. I could tell if I use the comp scanner on it, but I might do that in a minute. Or I can probably Tussock. Look at that. Aren't those cute? It looks more like what cactus should look like.
Cactoida poliolanta confirmed present. Base value 3.67 million, minimum sample distance 300 meters.
Nice.
First partial sample collected.
And you can see them from a long distance away. That is good. Sometimes Cactoidea are much smaller. Okay, there's some more over there. Let's see what these are. Curiosity. Keep the ship on it long enough. Okay. That way, are you?
Galactic Capulus
Yeah, okay. I
confirmed
thought it was.
present. Base value 3.47 million. Minimum sample distance 200
There's a whole
meters.
ton of.
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 300 meters from previous sample.
Part of beetling. No, you know, it'd be a lot easier to land up there, but here. Bit of a hill. I gotta get a screenshot of these.
Sample collected.
Not sure if I've gotten that particular type before. Find a patch that has, looks like the tussock is pretty much associated. If there's some tussock next to this too.
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 300 meters from previous sample.
Looks like something's next to it. So we'll get this final sample of this and start the sample of the tussock or what. Go quicker than I'd thought. Famous last words. Probably won't be able to find it for Texa. I have to go back up to orbit and retarget it. I gotta get a screenshot of this.
Sample collection.
I'll just,
complete.
whoops. I'll get it from the ship, but. What the view looks like. Ship in the background. Works for me. Okay. Quit crouching. First sample of this.
First partial sample collected.
We only got to go 200 meters for the next sample, but the might be some over there, but I'll just. Ads coming up in a minute, looks like. There was a ton of them back here, so go back. $200 meters, come on. Really?
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 200 meters from previous sample.
Right. Almost every system I've passed through has had over 20 bodies in it. Kind of annoying, but there's a good chance that there's going to be a ringed planet though. Need icy rings.
Second partial sample collected.
Board the ship.
Boarding the ship.
I forgot. I had voice attack turned on. 200 meters.
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 200 meters from previous sample.
Fine, there are plenty here. Go somewhere else. Can't make up my mind where I want to go. Look at the size of that patch. Ads are still running. Don't even have to move. Okay. Now we'll punch back up to orbit and come down on the Frutexa. Before I do that though, I might just run over to the rougher terrain here real quick. Look.
Landing gear retracted.
See if it's hanging out over there. The only problem is with all this tussock around it from the air, it's going to look very similar until it's anywhere near those cactoides. It's going to be tough. Let's just go up, find us an area that doesn't have the cactoidea. As Frutexa.
Frameshift drive charging.
So if I find everything, that's 28.78 million times 5.
Engage.
Bad.
Contacts.
Anything about let's see where this Frutexa is. I like this planet having dark soil. Things a lot easier to find. Okay, now this is going to be challenging. I want to get a lot closer. Because I don't want to go anywhere where the cactoidea is. Do overlapping, like in some areas. Okay, we're going to go over. I don't know how much success we'll have, but we're going to go over here. Looks like it was a big gap in the cactoid. Green is it? Thing. Get there. I didn't notice if there was tussock there, but I hate it when they're both there because
Orbital flight engaged.
they both grow in patches, and some variants can look quite similar. Nothing like you going to a lot of trouble in landing and finding out it's the wrong plant. Happens some. At least I know what this tussock looks like. Frutexa metallicum. I don't know if I've gotten that before. Not real high value. It actually is not high enough for me to warrant coming down for, but last thing to get, so. Oh, mercy. Hopefully it'll be in the smoother areas. Right? Look at that. Wonder if that's it. Test. Looks pretty abundant, whatever it is. or something. Or are those just rocks? Could just be rock. Trolled by rocks. Again. No. Something.
We are being hailed.
Oh, Sergeant Clutch. Figure out how to do this. Uncommon. What am I looking at? Is that a cactoid? Is that even a... Oh, it's the side of a rock. Jeez. Night vision was highlighting it. It looked like a... This wasn't such a good idea of a place to come down and look for this. Let's not hit the ground. Stratum. Onicus. Nice. Rutexa would hang out with it. Okay. Not having much luck in this terrain. So this bothers me. These rocks are awful. Sure, they're rocks. Roll me so bad. Right, like I say normally, when in doubt, move about. Up a little bit. See if anything's different. Growing on the sides. Ups. Hope it's not on this. Be a pain to get to. Again, since this is only $1.67 million, not going to effort it too much. I really expected it to be a lot easier to find. I might go back up to orbit and try to find another spot that's not in such rough terrain. Really expected to see some by now. Yeah, if I hadn't already got Stratum Tectonica, I'd be all over that. We have it. Atoms everywhere. Come on, give me some patches of the Frutexa. Not seeing it here in this. Let's go back up. We'll try one more time. We'll go up and come back down elsewhere and check it out. See if we have any luck. Again, it's the
Drive charging.
one of the least paying things. I'm not going to really worry about it too much.
3, 2, 1.
Got lots of terrain to cover. Thanks, Sergeant Clutch. Okay, I have no idea how high we got. Got distracted by the comms there. I think we already have protect set. Yeah. Already in the filter. A difference. I'll try over there. Dark. See what we got.
Orbital flight engaged.
Here and check it out. And if we don't find it fairly soon here, I'm just going to blow it off and go to the next place. Come back towards the carrier gradually. I think this is the second stratum tectonica I have when this wasn't streaming when I got the first one. We'll see. Still kind of surprised at the absence of tubus. I mean, I've found it a couple of times on this side, but not as much as you normally see it. Oh, well, this is a little better. Go over this flat area. Cross it. What we find patches of just right there and easy to land at. Going slow at first. Let things have time to render. Whoop, 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 whoop. There, we passed something with this patches. I don't know if that's tussock. Can't be wrong. I'm the cheat. It would be tussock. Okay. I say that I was hoping we can find areas where tussock wasn't. This is an area where tussock is everywhere. Pain. It's intermixed with not sure. It may be for me to tell. The ship moving like that. That's tussock. That over there. Something. Probably all Tussock. That's annoying. I've done this before. I actually kept saying something was the wrong thing, and I finally figured out that it was the right thing. They look so similar. This, on the other hand, does not look like a typical patch of Tussock. Oh, let's not hit the ground with the camera. Oh, that's definitely Tussock. Damn. Sure, that over there is Tussock too. So, let's go over there and look. This was a big area head for Texas. It's the ground, let's not hit it, but I saw. Now it looks more like Tussock. Didn't all render, so I thought it was a smaller patch. Annoying as hell. That's why I initially tried to find a spot that didn't have like the cactoidean stuff. Have Frutexa, and now the Frutexa though might grow on the sides a little more. Amazingly like it. Yeah, let's go down in the valley and stuff and look around and see if I'm not going to spend a whole bunch of time. Already spent more time than I wanted to. Anything here that's amongst the rocks that piss me off? If I was looking for concha, I would definitely be down here looking for that rock trolling me. That can't be no. Oh well, it's gonna be all Tussock intermingled. I'm never gonna find it. You find it, finding more of it's gonna be real pain. Thought so. Well, like I say all the time, let's mix it up a little bit. Changing position a little bit, maybe change our luck. I need you to hit some brakes there a little bit. That's a huge patch of something, isn't it? Here it is. Yep. Big patch of it though, isn't it? Dang. Little patch of something over here though. It'll probably render more and more as I get closer. Look at that, all the way over there. This is a huge area. Wow. And it is huge. Just making sure that I'm not blind. Okay. Well, I don't think we're going to find it. At least not in a timely manner. If it was worth a lot of money, I'd find it, but I'm not real concerned. I hate it that, you know, I see one or two things, I go, okay, maybe that's the Frutexa. Then I get close and like a ton of this stuff renders. That's by itself. I'm sure that's tough. Look at the shield sitting in the ground there. That's tough. Okay. Get out of here. We got other 40 some odd other places to check.
Cannot comply. Frame shift drive charging.
That's not too bad though.
4.
That's still 25 million times 5. That's 125 million just on this planet, so can't complain. Next system en route. We are out of here.
Frame shift drive charging.
1.43 light years away. Ow. Ooh, it's a Class L brown dwarf. There's no scooping. That's okay.
4.
Jumping.
I can pretty much make it back to the carrier in one jump from here. I don't know what kind of life for planets might be around here, though. We'll find out.
Scanning now.
Hmm, 11 bodies. Y-type star. Smaller in the sky, so it doesn't obscure anything. See what we got here. Nothing exciting, according to the spectral analysis.
Body B4. Neon
Maria?
atmospheric landable with life. Body B4. May host a new personal codex
More
entry.
bacteria.
Body B4. Landable with atmosphere. Body B3. Neon atmospheric landable with life.
I tell you now, if it's a neon atmosphere with one or two biologics, I'm not going to worry about it.
Body B3. Landable with atmosphere. Body B6. Neon-rich atmospheric landable. Body B6. Landable with atmosphere. Body B2. Neon atmospheric landable. Body
System
B2.
scan complete.
Landable with atmosphere. Body B1. Neon atmospheric landable with
Wonder what
life.
type of bacteria that
Body
is.
B1. May host a new personal codex
Got
entry.
crap, but it could be the good ones. Maybe I'll go there. Just, I'll have to go down to the sample one to find out, but it's something to do, right? You want to go to B1. Might be good bacteria, might not be. B1. Right, the right planet. Area, as long as it's not dark. Nothing I enjoy less in this game, looking in exobiology, is looking for bacteria on the dark side of a planet. A little ways away, so go. I mean, I'll do it for like Informin or some good bacteria. Informin pays pretty good. It's like 9 million face value. Nah, it would have to be really Maybe something else on the planet too. You see. Looking for bacteria in the dark though. It's pretty much driving around with your headlights on looking for a little different colored soil or something. Not so bad doing that in the core areas though, because there's no such thing as a night side. I mean, all the starlight is so bright. Cruise in. Stretch while I'm cruising in. I'm done stretching. It's time for a loop. That little nebula over there, I almost thought I thought about heading to carry over to the nebula, but I haven't found anything really exciting in nebulas. I mean, some of them look cool, like the bubble nebula. That looked. Most of them just look the same. I haven't found any specific types of biologicals associated with nebula per se. I was kind of hoping that, you know, like Recepta or Electricaea or something would be a little more common around, you know, nebula areas or something, but I haven't found it. Any anecdotal association with nebula areas, so I've heard people say X is found in nebula areas, but haven't made that association yet. Pretty much find everything everywhere randomly. However, there is something to the Electricaea and Recepta business, especially Electricaea. I know there's something unique about the conditions for that to happen or to form. Found a lot of it. Well, I found it fairly often, more often than not when I'm near the core. But I've also found it, you know, further out. So I like finding that because it glows in the dark. That's one thing I like to find in the dark. Hard thing sometimes is landing in the dark, but you know, finding that stuff's pretty easy. Okay, we are not on the daylight side of this thing, it looks like. Daylight side. I'm going to have to go down to find out which bacteria it is. It's too bad I can't tell that remotely. I've got to actually sample it to see. Does it have a daylight side? Because if it don't, I'm not going to deal with
starting
this.
in 1 minute.
Okay, it's a little brighter there. I don't know, it's pretty dark. Let's go see. Like I was saying, I don't like finding bacteria in the dark. See how dark it really is. Get down closer, I might go around the side of the planet to skylight more than the starlight. Probes. Cover up. I might need 3 then. It's gonna really piss me off if it's dark and I go down and find the bacteria and it turns out to be the ACEs or whatever, the $1 million variant. There we go.
Body B1.
Humerals, geysers, and bacteriums everywhere, so it literally is everywhere. We can take the scenic route. Well, it's not quite everywhere. Let's see. If I can find a fumarola and stuff like that, and it's not biology. Sometimes it is, but it's not this time. It's not bright at all. Looks like it might be a little brighter on this side. So We shall see. Again, it looks like it's pretty much everywhere, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Geysers and hardly anywhere, and fumarolas are hardly anywhere. But we're going to go down where the fumarola is, since the bacteria is essentially everywhere. You get something scenic. I like the way that flickers. I think I do. You really prefer a real smooth plane for the area, though. Huh. I wonder if this is just an ice ball. That coloring is crappy because of lighting. Yeah, it's like an aim at
Orbital
some.
flight engaged.
Again, these geysers and fumarolas are very narrow areas. That's kind of unusual. Let's see if we can find one. Almost don't care about the bacteria. I just want. These. And we'll find out how dark it really is. Here. I don't think I'm going to find the bacteria on that area, though. Well, we'll see. See what we got here. That's night vision. Yeah, it's way too dark to do crap. And lights. Gravity, gravity, gravity. Lights on.
Lights on.
Here in which modes, get the comp scanner up. Which modes, get the comp scanner up. In case we happen to come across something. Now, fumarolas stand out. Wasn't a big area, so. Geyser or something? Oh, we found a geyser. Get us a codex. Okay, we found something. Okay, fumarola. We found the fumarola. If we can find the bacteria now, this is not going to be easy at all. I really would rather be on the flat terrain. Greater, so we want to go. You know what I mean? Trying to find bacteria in the dark, though, it's cruise along and hope you come across it. Sadly, it doesn't get highlighted by night vision, so. Look at that geyser over there. Not gonna find it. in these hills. Probably should have just come down somewhere else. Let's do that. Let's come back down on a regular plane instead of in this rough terrain where the steamrollers were, since we found one of those already.
Cannot comply.
Yeah.
Frameshift drive charging.
I don't know why I'm wasting so much time on this,
3, 2,
especially in the dark.
engage.
And then if it turns out to be the low value, I'm just going to say screw it. For sure. Oh, already in super crew. Not high enough to do what I wanted to do. I think.
Cannot comply.
Quit it!
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Since the bacteria is everywhere, what I'm going to do is pick a spot that doesn't have the fumarolas, and hopefully the terrain will be smoother. Dark. Looks like something is reflecting over here, though. Get a little lighter. Okay, I want to go in. That'll be fine. Now I just go where it's not and it looks smoother. Of course, as I get closer, it'll. To tell what the terrain is like. Nice and shiny up there.
Orbital flight engaged.
Smooth, but it's nice and shiny, so. Reflecting. Light. It looks a little brighter, so. See what we got. Again, though, I'm not going to waste a whole bunch of time on this looking for back. Definitely not quite as dark as gravity. Guess we'll just tool across the countryside here. Wait, what was? Probably a. That's a good thing about using night vision toggling. It doesn't generally highlight bacteria. So if you see something and you think it might be bacteria and you turn on night vision, and it highlights it. See how that's hardly highlighting? Let's see. It could just be terrain. Whoop! Quit it! And voice attack? Ooh, across here, looking for the very first sample just to see if it's the good stuff or the cheap stuff. Not going to waste much time. Definitely don't want to go down there. Not as dark as the other place. I mean, as it was. Usually you find bacteria in smooth area. I just want to find one sample. So far, it's not working. Yeah, I did that. What shields are for, right? That's a clip. Take a look while I'm here. I did that once before. Hit the ground, and by the time I got done tumbling, it was right where I found what I was looking for. See, this ring light in my face is pain when you're looking for the darkest. In anything. And imagine driving around in an SRV. Well, it says it everywhere on this planet. You would think it would be way more common. Huh. All right, I'm done. I give up. I got more systems to check.
Frame shift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Fun while it lasted. Next system en route.
Selecting next system en route. Frame shift drive charging.
Class F white and scoop there.
Vectors.
2, 1. Engage.
$5 million bacteria would have been nice, but And I just said I hate doing that in the dark. Takes forever to find it. I have found them before in the dark. It takes forever.
All right then.
Fuel scooping.
20 bodies. Bad. Good scoop here.
Fuel scooping complete.
Distance between us and this big star. 2 stars. East. Lights off.
Lights off.
What we got? Wouldn't mind a nice icy ring to go map and see if there's tritium. Secondary goal of mine. Here.
Body B2.
Quite a
Meets
world.
mapping criteria.
Also, wouldn't mind finding another
Body
Earth-like
B2.
Arctic carrier around it. That'd be a great photo. Here you're orbiting a Earth-like world.
Body B1A. Carbon dioxide atmospheric landable.
Good
with
atmosphere, but wrong type of
Body
stratum.
life. May host a new personal codex entry. Body B1A. Landable with atmosphere. Body A7. Meets mapping criteria. Body A7.
Still
High
here.
value body.
Illustrious gas giant? No.
Body A8. Meets mapping criteria. Body A8. High value body.
3 more to go. Logics.
System discovery complete.
In here.
First body to map is A7.
Frameshift drive charging.
Surely I will. But you notice every system I've gone through that has had planets. Not necessarily life. Every one of them's had some type of, planets in this area. That's kind of cool. I say that now. I'll go through a patch of them with no planets at all. Isn't a bad thing.
Completing system scan for cartography.
King bodies. Two stars. Small enough, hopefully. Anybody?
Body B2. Argon atmospheric landable with life. Body B2. May host a new personal codex entry. Body B2.
We have to go there. Look at
Landable
that.
with atmosphere.
At the fumarola with the life form growing on it. Maybe Maybe it'll have good bacteria. Doesn't look like it's in the dark either, so that's a good fast planet. Ooh.
Body B6. Neon atmospheric landable. Body B6. Landable with atmosphere.
Day. Thought there was something over there. Guess so. Of 16. No joy yet, other than that one thing.
Body A4. Argon-rich atmospheric landable. Body A4. Landable with atmosphere.
One.
Body
System
A5.
scan complete.
Argon atmospheric landable with life.
Good there.
Body
So we're going to go to
A5.
B2.
May host a new personal codex entry.
See what we can find.
Body A5.
Excuse
Landable
me.
with atmosphere.
Trying to bleed out some speed there. Stand by one. All right. Sorry about that. Nice ladies from a nearby church knocked on my door. Seemed nice. Dog was going crazy though. That's going to be a... Yep. Exclamation loop. Eee. It was fun. Gotta keep it honest.
The Cardi in a demonstration of piloting skill has performed 14 loops of shame. Pitiful.
Alright, let's see what we got here. We'll use 3 to be sure. 2 will probably do it.
Surface scanned by 50%.
Body
Surface
B2
scan complete.
may host a new personal
Definitely want to
codex
find the
entry.
fumarolas. Geysers are next to them. We don't really care about that. Conticulate. Keep con. Bacteria. Not going to worry about it too much. Want the fumarolas. Hang on a second. Is that
That's starting in 1 minute.
Is that a common area there? Well, bacterium sure is close enough. Let's see if really not. It'll be hard to get to at this angle, but we'll see. Hey, Premium, how you doing today? Oh, I'll ban that thing in a second. Hammer time. You're up early? I am too. I streamed last night and I've lost where I was going to go. Dang it.
Orbital flight.
Okay, now I know where I'm going. I just had to verify where I was going to go. I'm trying to find a common area between the bacteria and the fumarolas. I don't care about the geyser. No, I didn't even look for them though. I'm not going to look for it. It would be fruitless. Looking for the fumarola. Not worried about the bacteria, but if it's there, great. Had to take an unexpected break there for a moment. I did not get to refill my coffee or anything, but somebody was at the door. One of the local churches come by every once in a while and try to encourage me to attend their services. Not so inclined to go to that particular church. Interesting though, they only come by on Fridays. Should have known that when I should have let the dog handle it. He was doing a good job at barking though. Alright, let's come over here. Wow, look at this terrain. See what we got here. Ads running, sorry. Oh, this might not be too bad for the bacteria though. If we can find the fumarolas. Fumarolas, little things with black areas around them, their base usually. Usually not too hard to spot. I'll wait till the ads are over before I really effort anything. What is that? Is it the Fonticula? Didn't really care about the Fonticula, but what kind is it? Okay. There's an interesting color. Orange. I'll worry about that later. I'm looking for something else right. Is that the bacteria? Let me scan it and see if it's good kind, the cheap ass kind.
Bacterium vesicula confirmed present. Base value 1 million.
Yep, not even worth it.
500 meters.
I mean, I might even get the Fonticula too here, but I'm looking for the Femola. Try not to. We get Fonticulas everywhere. There, no, is that one? Oh, one. Go sample this. $6.28 million.
Landing gear deployed.
Wonder if we can get close. We're close. Might be time for a selfie here. Oh, ice skating. Yeah. These aren't nearly as colorful as the other ones I have a picture of.
Car bosses confirmed present. Base value 6.28 million.
Usually
Minimum sample distance 100 meters.
Should have thought this
First
through.
partial sample collected.
Because there's another one right over there. One over there, one over there. I should have parked the ship differently. Let's do that. I'll try to park in between two of them over there. Bristol boy! I'm sorry I didn't see you come in. How you been doing, if you're still there? I feel bad if I missed Bristol. I haven't talked to him in a long time. Let's see, there's one over there, there's one over there in front of me. Over there. Trying to find a couple that are within walking distance of each other. Another one pops. There's, oh, maybe. One of those are far enough apart.
You've traveled over 100 meters from previous sample.
Maybe. Yeah. Park right here. Let me make sure that this actually has one on it before I... Sometimes you just get the... Sometimes you get them without the live one. We'll park in between here and just walk between them. Not that far. Want to forget to do that. Get the one behind me. Yeah, I've gotten a lot closer to these. Is what it. I could probably sample one and fly over to the next one. Be a lot quicker. I'm committed now. Look at that. It looks cool. I might have to get a picture of this, even though this isn't that awe-inspiring. That is in the sky. That looks cool.
Second partial sample collected.
Picture. I love pictures. I need to fix it. Yeah, that's a stellar screenshot just waiting to happen, isn't it? Okay. One more to go. There wasn't one just on the other side of that hill. That would be too nice. Too easy.
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 100 meters from previous sample.
Should have parked in between these two. I think that would have been sufficient distance. A lot quicker. What's that view look like? Be nice if we could land on planets with clouds and atmosphere and rain and all that stuff. A lot of good pictures then. Last one of these. Done as far as I'm concerned. Hear about the Fonticula.
Sample collection complete.
Well, I have an idea for a picture. I was going to... I can get up there. Oop. Maybe if I walk... Yeah, if I can do this without falling off. Not even going to be able to see me because I'm not top of it. Well, it was a good idea. Oh, well. I think when I jumped, I... cracked that canopy. Sorry, guys. Selfie times. You know. Out of here.
Landing gear retracted.
Right. $30 million worth of fun. Credits, yes. And only 45 jumps to the carrier still.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Next system en route.
Locking next star system. Frameshift drive.
Away we go. Do want to find a good tritium mining area.
4.
If I find one, I'll bring the carrier over to it. I can practice mining.
Systems now complete.
I haven't ooh, I don't have the right scanner selected. It's going to be a pain. If I'm fast enough here. Yep, got it.
Gathering information. Cartography updated.
Fuel scooping. Systems.
Nothing here.
Complete. Fuel scooping complete.
The first time I've come across a system since I've been doing this that didn't have any bodies, any planets.
Frameshift drive charging.
But I want to find a tritium place to mine tritium and practice that. I'm low on tritium, but I've got plenty to get back. You know, bubble. But I'd like to
4,
just practice doing it. Still have about 13,000 tons. That should be out of the 22 I started out with, so that should be plenty to get back to the bubble. Though I am trying to decide if I want. I'll show you guys where I'm at when I come out of the jump. But I'm thinking about just leaving the carrier where it is and
Analyzing.
heading out to Beagle Point, because I've never been there and I've never been as close to it as I am now. At 10 bodies. Make the stars small and I'll show you where I am currently. Okay, this is where I'm currently located on the far side of the galactic core. You see the bubble up here. Sagittarius A over here. I am there, and Beagle Point is there. 28,000 light years from me, but it's a day trip, right? Like 300 jumps or so. There. Let's see, we had 10 bodies to look for, so let's see what, well, nothing major. I don't think there's any gas giants with rings here. Hiding. Or nothing. Come across several systems though that have like 20, 30, and 40 bodies in them. Found a couple of
System scan complete.
stratum tectonicas that made it worthwhile.
Frameshift drive.
Excuse me. I do turn in, it should be pretty good. If I get tired of doing this, I can jump back to the carrier in one jump. So
Frameshift now engaged.
was about 73 light years from me. Now I'm closer. Jump range is about 71 or so. Tunnel. Long tunnel. Doesn't seem to crash as often though, even though you have long tunnels. They
Scanning for information.
set their timer or something to
Fuel scooping complete.
more time to do things. There's just 27 bodies. Okay, might be something here. Might not be. Oh, we got a gas giant or two. So. For ring wise. Nothing. Here. Logics. B have to off. I don't know. It's worth going out to Beagle Point just to say I've been to Beagle Point. If I do go to Beagle Point, I'm not going to be doing exobiology on the way. I'm honking and scooping, you know. That's hard. It's hard to do that when you honk a system and it's got bodies and
Neon atmospheric landable. Body B3.
not scan them or something. And then if you do scan them,
Body B2. Neon atmospheric landable
bacteria.
with
But then if you do scan them, if it turns out to be something good and you want to go there and sample it,
life. Body B2.
then it'll take forever to get to Beagle Point.
Body B4. Neon rich atmospheric landable. Body B4.
7 more to go. Oh, we got rings. Maybe they're ice rings. We'll find out. Our ice rings, I'll scan it, map the rings, and see if... where are you hiding at? On this line, out there. I'll map the rings and hopefully there'll be a tritium hotspot. There's a big tritium hotspot. I mean, a couple of them. I'll bring the carrier here. Oh, we might have more luck even then. That's probably a rocky ring. Park the carrier in orbit around it and do some mining, or try to do some mining. It's mining the other day with Ocker 7.
Body A1DA. Methane atmospheric landable with life.
Excited
Body
about that either.
A1DA. May host a new
We went to a
personal
platinum
codex
hotspot.
Body A1DA. Landable with atmosphere.
To mine platinum. Found every type of thing that ends with "ite" except for platinum. Okay, let's... mouse, there it is. This might be ice. Icy ring type. And what is it? Both icy. So, go map the rings and see if there's tritium there or not. Take about a moment. Not really concerned. I'm going to try to map the the planetary body just to care about. We're close to do that. It'll be alright. Top a little bit. Starlight's awful bright though. Yeah, begin if it turns out to be a good tritium hotspots on both these places. I'll bring the carrier here and hop in my Python and try to mine something. See how it goes. Mr. Warpath. Sure, lurk all you want. Thanks for dropping by. I don't know how long you've been there. I didn't notice. My apologies. My apologies if you've been there a long time. Usually I'm quicker at that, but I get focused on what I'm doing sometimes. Let's find us a ring. We got a ring? The ring? See what we got here. If anything.
Surface scan complete.
There's one thing of something. What do we got? It's it's an ite. Oh, there's something else. Void opal, yeah. Nothing I want. Okay, let's check out the other planet. What it's got. How many void opals were there? 2. So this one will take about a second to map the rings and see what we got, if anything. And we'll press on after this. Have no joy. If we do, I might just bookmark it and then move on. What? Faint ring. Into it though. I'd like to find another. I found 3 Earth-like worlds in like the last month and a half or so. I'd like to come across another one so I can park the carrier and orbit around it. That'd be a good picture out of that. Not running. Look how close in that ring goes. Pop one on the... Oh, we might be able to map. See what we get. Ring right.
Surface scan by 50%.
More.
Surface scan complete. Surface scan complete.
Nothing here? No. Bummer. I want to see what it looks like. Looks fake as hell. Okay. Let's press on. Next system en route.
Done.
And we're off.
Frameshift drive charging.
I'll probably go about another hour to start finding a bunch of good stuff.
4,
Adjust
Thinking about lunch.
1.
And we'll stream again later tonight, though. Maybe I'll do some mining if I can find a tritium spot. I don't know what the benefit of coming on this side of the galaxy is. Other than I have not come across a single place that has previously been traveled by anybody
Photography.
yet.
Fuel scooping.
Of course, I haven't been to many places compared to the number of stars, but still, kind of on a direct path to Beagle. I've expected to come across a couple of places where at least someone's honked and scooped, but hey. That being said, it's been here. Just checking. Figured as soon as I said something, it would
Ads starting in 1 minute.
happen. Alright, ads starting in a minute. Alright, guys. You won't miss much. Just scanning, honking, moaning, complaining. Gas giants on the spectrum, so we'll go quick. Unless we can find some biology. Worthwhile, not just bacteria.
Body 7A.
Hmm.
Argon atmospheric landable with
Bacteria and
life.
Funticula, $1 million each. 1 million
Landable
credits
with
each.
atmosphere.
Won't be worrying about. Hide. One.
System scan complete.
Next.
Frameshift drive charging.
I don't know why I jumped the carry about 2,000 light years further out.
Leaving system.
I guess because I decided I had fuel for it. Still have to decide if I want to try to head for Beagle or not. Did a little bit of exploration, but really want to make it there and back, in a timely manner like this century. Minimize that a
Completing
bit.
system scan. Stand by.
Fuel scooping.
25
Fuel
bodies.
scooping complete.
$25 whole bodies to scan. Gas giants, look at that. Yeah. Take a minute as fast as I am with the scanner. I'm fast now compared to when I was using the joystick to aim this thing. I ever did that. Now it's so much faster. Oh, we got ring. I'm hiding back here. Moonlets. More geologics.
Body A4E. Argon atmospheric landable
Argon,
with life.
neon, and methane with 2 or less biological.
Landable with atmosphere.
Useless. Always lenticula and bacteria. Cheap kind. Now nitrogen with 1 biological is informing bacteria. That's good paying. Look at you here. Somewhere somebody discovered a new type of stratum. You know where, so I can go sample it just to say I got it also. Hopefully it'll start appearing in game in different places. Wonder what it paid. Nadas, lots of nadas here. Last but not least,
System scan complete. Frameshift drive charging.
at this rate I might make it back to the carrier before the end of the stream. I've already found enough to make me satisfied. So I just hate leaving the carrier and going out on round trip doing stuff and not find anything good. But I've already found a couple of good things, so I'm happy. Apparently, we have another long tunnel.
Analyzing now.
Fuel scooping complete. System scan
Nothing
complete.
here. 3 stars. There it is. Doesn't take long to scoop for when you're only jumping 1 light year. So.
Frameshift drive charging.
Hope everybody's having a good day and ready for this cold weather.
Frameshift now
You're here in the States. It's going to get cold. It isn't already cold for you. It's going to get cold here. By here, I mean in South Mississippi, and we're not used to below freezing temperatures sustained.
Scan starting.
You're telling us we might have several days of below freezing, though.
Fuel scooping complete.
May have to put a lamp or something on my plants and or the water pump. No, pretty much given up on the plants, but well pump I might have to put some heat on. We'll let it run and stuff anyway, but it's an expensive thing to break. Ooh, there's not much here. Guess it'll be quick. Oh, don't be behind this. Oh, it's behind this. Means I gotta move the ship. Why I try to make the stars small so it doesn't happen. Let's move the ship. Now that's it.
System scan complete.
Next.
Frame Frameshift drive charging.
Another 1.85 light years. What I've done is I set my jumps to economy
Jumping to next distance.
and plotted a course back to the carrier using all star types.
That's quite something.
And of course, that way you get a larger number of jumps, more systems to sample or scan. Stumble across something if you're lucky.
Data incoming.
Fuel swooping complete.
13 bodies. Star small. Pesky gravity well. Okay. Before we got a guess. Logic. What's that? A ring, though. I have to check it out. Another ring. We be checking those out. Got another gas giant here, too. Oh, don't be behind it. Nothing behind the sun. That's good. No more gas giants. Make the tuning quicker. Doesn't look too promising on biology, though.
System scan complete.
All right, let's look at these ring bodies and see what we got. Let's weigh. Metal rich ring. Rich. No, oh, wait a minute. Didn't click it. That's icy. This one's icy though, so we got to go map it. Okay. Let's go see. Find another loop here. Looking for tritium hotspots. I'd like to find a ring that has 2 or 3. Overlapping would be really cool. I'll bookmark it, or I might just bring the carrier here and try it a little bit. That'd be a different type of stream for me, because I don't usually do mining. Not good at it, but I have the equipment just in case I ever have to mine for tritium. I can see it happening too, because I keep like going, man, I got enough fuel to go one more jump, or another ton, and I can waste. And I'm like, all I got to do is get back near the bubble. I can go pick up a load of tritium and run loads of my Type 9. It may take a while, but it'd be faster than mining it, I suspect. Or call upon friends who has a carrier and say, bring me some tritium. I've done that. I took my friend Chick Magnet. He didn't ask. He wasn't running out of tritium or anything, but I had extra tritium when I was coming back from deep space. And so I swung by him and dropped off some. I'm not going to map that planet. I think I need more than one for in case. But I dropped off, a few tons of tritium for him that I had extra.
Surface scan
Oh, look at
complete.
all these. What do we got here? Lots of spots. We got void opal and another ite. Void opal, ites. Ite. Tritium hotspot. Dendrite. Dendrite. I suspect that tritium hotspot's probably not a good one. None of them. I'll bookmark it anyway. Rewrite. I'm going to have a line of bookmarks. Where's the one I bookmarked earlier, though? It should be out here somewhere. Yeah, there should be another one. Maybe that's... Huh. Okay. I don't know. But it's time to go to the next... Gov. The right button. Next system en route.
Is this the right way? Frameshift drive charging.
I would like to find at least 2, maybe 3 tritium hotspots in one system.
Jumping to next system.
2, 1.
Make it
Light
the
velocity.
odds of actually finding some tritium better. Heard at one time, I never mind them or anything, but I heard void opals used to pay really good. They don't anymore, but at least I've heard that. Guess they in the game they changed something and it was paying really good for a while, or something was.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
We got 15 bodies here. Orbit lines are ready on can be auto scanned. Here, gas giants. Kind of good. Ring. Only one though, at least only gas giant with a ring. Go there. Nothing. Doing so good on finding some good biology, but not now. Crappy rings, but we'll look at it and see.
Body 5. Carbon dioxide.
Oh my
atmospheric
gosh, we
landable
gotta go
with
there.
Body 5. Meets mapping
Bacteria or
criteria.
stratum tectonica. Could be either one. Usually it's
Landable and
bacteria, but
terraformable.
sometimes it's
Body
not.
5. Landable with atmosphere.
System scan
Body
complete.
5.
Go to
High
body
value
5
body.
first, map it, then we'll
System
look at the
discovery
rings. 'Cause
complete.
we are
First body to map is 5.
here for biology. Real quick though. Icy ring. Icy ring. Okay, we'll be mapping both of those. Go to body 5 first. It's the cheap-ass bacteria that I'll ignore with dignity, or if it's stratum tectonica, which I will not ignore. Now we'll go to great pains to get. Found a lot of stratum tectonica on this side of the galaxy, though. Fairly often on my trips, from the carrier out and about, these loops I do. They almost routinely, every trip I find at least one, sometimes two. The other day I found 3 on stream. That was great. One time I found 5 in one system. Not on this side of the galaxy. My stream, that was great. Awesome. Can't tell you how awesome that was. All 5 bodies had stratum tectonic. 100 million credit. Easy to find. That's the thing about stratum tectonica is usually, most stratums in fact, are pretty abundant because they're there and they're easy to find. I think only once or twice I've actually had to go looking for the stuff, and I need the right scanner for this. Let's see if we got bacteria or if we've got stratum. Cross your fingers and hope it's stratum. Stratum. Sergeant Clutch has gone offline. He messaged me earlier. Me how it was going out here.
Surface scanned by 50%.
Missed the backside. Yeah.
Mapping complete.
It's bacteria. Oh well.
No more bodies to map.
Oh well. Let's go map those ring planets and see if I treat them there or not. Did say icy. Yep. Okay. Let's go, Gadget. Wow, that was a good loop. Yeah. Exclamation loop on that one, folks.
The Cardi in a demonstration of piloting skill has performed 15 loops of shame. Pitiful.
Side, or not the side. Of one of the poles. Body one.
Surface scan complete.
Something's. Opal tent. Man, don't want those. Radium is on icy rings, right? That's where I've been finding them. So. Pristine icy rings or something. Yeah, I'm not even going to count that as tactical maneuvering, error. Sometimes it's faster just to do that. Cruise out. However, this may be an actual, didn't intend for this to happen. Beat off some speed. Come on, you can do it. Isn't this supposed to have a ring here? Thin ring if it has. Oh, there it is. There's it's an awful thin ring if it has one. Ah, invisible ring. We can map this whole thing, I believe. Ring. I missed it.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan
Pretty
complete.
light. Still needs another shot, doesn't it? Okay. What kind of spot we got here?
Surface scan complete.
We got it. What do we have here? Void opal. That's a big void opal spot. Oh well, no joy here. Next system en route?
I think this is the way.
Hope so.
Frameshift drive charging.
In case you're wondering, I know you're not, but if you're wondering, I've done way more than 15 loops. But I just implemented the loop of shame counter the other day and had to start it somewhere, so I started at 0.
Interstellar velocity at
Won't take long to get to some astronomical value.
as you like.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
9 bodies. Nice number 9. Won't take too long to map enemies. Bodies. Something else. One left.
System scan.
We be done in this system. Next system.
Frameshift drive charging.
Be careful saying that because voice attack will select the next target. Don't want to do that yet. Amazing, sometimes in common
Leaving system.
speech, recognizes commands or thinks it's a command, and sometimes it can happen at bad times. But in its defense, I've never trained the voice recognition thing. It's just the default out of the box.
Complete.
kind of thing. 20 bodies. Big star though. Put some distance between us and it. Enough. Well, we got a variety of things here.
Body A1. Meets mapping criteria. Body A1. High value body.
Rings. Something here, maybe some moons. Little rings.
Body A3A. Close orbit. Body A3A. Close ring proximity.
Find the sun, that's good.
Ads starting in 1 minute.
Boy, guys and girls. Starting in 1 minute. You're thrilled about that. No, there's a...
Body B2.
Probably won't miss too
Mapping
much
criteria.
other than
Body B2. High value
doing
body.
now. Never know though, might...
Body B6. Meets mapping criteria.
Mona World.
Body B6. High value body.
Interested in cartographic data, I would map it. Or if it had rings.
Body B3. Carbon dioxide
One
rich
left.
atmospheric landable. Body B3. Landable with atmosphere.
System scan.
Fire world.
Body B1. Meets mapping criteria.
Let's look at these ring thingies and see what kind of rings they got.
System discovery complete. First body to map is A1.
Metal rich. Rocky. Okay. Not gonna worry about it then.
Frame shift drive charging.
I'm going to be ending here, well, fairly soon. Lunchtime.
Leaving system.
2, 1, engage.
But before I end, I'll do a couple more systems and jump back to the carrier and turn in, see what I've made so far. Big stuff.
As you like.
Fuel swooping complete.
Body 1. Wide ring. Body 2.
At least one ring system. Another ring system. Big old star small. Let's see what we got. Plane, they're on a different plane. Logic. One of the rings. No life found so in this system. Need a sulfur dioxide atmosphere with 2 biological signals.
Body 3E. Carbon dioxide atmosphere.
And there's that tubus print.
Body 3E. May host a new
We'll have to go
personal
there.
codex
It's
entry.
got, possibly has Aliota. It's got
Landable with atmosphere.
4 biological signals and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 types listed that are possible. If the high value ones aren't actually there, then I won't be going down to that. We'll go see. I don't know if I can finish scanning. Hiding there.
Body 3F. Carbon dioxide atmospheric landable with life. Body 3F.
Not too excited about that.
Codex entry. Body 3F.
Complete.
Landable with atmosphere. Body 3 grams. Carbon dioxide.
That's pretty much the same as the other place. Let's check it out too and see if it's got Aliota or not.
Personal codex entry. Body 3G.
Alright, first let's look at these rings real quick and see if we're going to worry about any of this. Why is it not showing me planetary information? Did I scan them? Oh, that was auto-scanned. Damn it. Since it was auto-scanned, it's not going to tell me because I didn't FSS it. Rocky. Means I got to... Oh, it says metal rich. Rocky. Rich. Rocky. Alright. Well, we won't have to worry about that. I'm not going to worry about the concha tubus or bacterium on 3F. Go to 3E. I think everything's on 3 anyway, so go see what we have. Could go faster, but I'm trying to drink some of my coffee. Out of this big planet, is it? I sure I was going to do a loop, even though my throttle was at 0, it was still booking along there. I don't want to be on the daylit side. Anyway. Now Leota down there, I'll go down for 6 million. And we'll see. Leota's there. All about the money. Don't need the money, but it's all about the money. Okay.
Surface scanned by 50%.
Body 3
No Aliota.
may host a new personal codex entry.
Fungoidia, don't know which type. Anyway, Fungoidia is a pain in the ass. Alright, we'll go down to the head where this Fungoidia is at. Not because I really want the Fungoidia, but it overlaps the area with Cactoidia. I can get all of them at one time. I'm not going to worry about the odds. Stumble across, Fungoidia, sometimes it's a pain to get. Sometimes it's in really rough areas, and I find the Fungoidia, but I can't find a damn place to land near it. We'll see. That's some cool looking Cactoidia earlier though.
Flight engaged.
And terrain we got. Let me pause a moment here. Yeah, Cactoidia is everywhere it says. Yes. On this. My favorite thing to go find. Oh, something good across this plain here, so I don't have to go down in the ravines too much. Nowhere to land down there. 0.14G, Commander. Duffs. Oh. But that's not the Cactoidia. It's almost like the last one I found, except the last one I found I think was pink color.
Landing gear deployed.
Get it. Wrong key. Wrong key.
Cactoida poliolanta confirmed present.
Nothing fake looking about that.
3.67 million. Minimum sample distance 300 meters. First partial sample.
Didn't have any trouble spotting these though. Board the ship.
Boarding now. Suit offline.
Hopefully they'll be just across this plain and there's some right ahead. What is
Landing
this?
gear retracted.
Let me get the comp scanner. Man, I can see some more cactodi over there. I just want to see what these are. What do you?
Minimum distance reached.
Okay.
You've traveled over 300 meters from previous sample.
This isn't going to be tough. Upper landing.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing module
Landing gear
retracted.
retracted.
Why did it? Oh. The voice attack thought I told it to retract the landing gear and did.
Landing gear deployed.
Said it was okay. What's your problem? What's really bad is voice attack will sometimes do things, and I didn't realize it had a command for that because the manual I have is only partial. I was closer than that. It's only a partial list of all the commands, evidently. It'd be nice if they had an easy editor so you could add your own commands easily.
Second partial sample collected.
There's some more up there. I could walk to them, but I'll... Board the ship.
Boarding the ship now.
I'm going to get closer to rougher terrain.
Landing gear retracted.
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 300 meters from previous sample.
Now, let me.
Landing gear deployed.
One of these.
Sample collection complete.
Board the ship.
Transitioning to ship.
Now let's take a quick drive by and see if we see Fungoidia or don't. It's going to break my heart.
Landing gear retracted.
Go over here to where it's a little rougher. At least it's not going to be hard to separate the Fungoidia from the bats. Yeah. Fungoidia has color usually. Ah. Gonna be easy.
Landing gear deployed.
Where's me land? These are easy to spot also. Usually Fungoidia, has some type of colorful. Sometimes these are bright green. Pick which one I want to go to. Yes.
Fungoida stabitis confirmed present.
Now we only have to go 300 meters, and if this is a big patch, I might be able to just go on the other side of it.
First partial sample collected.
I don't know if it's big enough. We'll see. Hop over to the other side. It'll tell me if I'm far enough, though. Elite Observatory will. So we'll see. We'll Pull across them and see far enough. Be nice to find a bit in one area.
Landing gear retracted.
The option's none. How you doing? Yes, it's not far enough. It looks like some more over there, though. But I swore I saw
Minimum
some.
distance reached. You've traveled over 300 meters from previous sample.
Well, good. But I swore I saw some pink. There's some down there, though. We'll go down there and get it. Learn to fly. I'm just out here doing my thing. Not really, not my time of day normally, but I'm here. It'll let me find a spot to land. Let me land on top of them. Certainly true. Oh, back up there. Work. Move my carrier a couple of thousand light years further out. I was looking at Beagle Point going, man, that's 300 jumps away from my ship. But I'm thinking about it. I'll never be closer to Beagle Point probably than I am now. Take a couple of days to run out there and back with minimal exploration. If I start exploring things, then that'll take forever.
Second partial sample collected.
$300 isn't so many. It really isn't. If I'm honking and scooping. But it's hard. It's hard to go through a system and go, oh, there's 20 bodies there. I need to scan those.
Landing gear
And
retracted.
if I do that for every time I come across something, it will take me a long time to get there. Alright, let's see. We can see these from a distance, so let's...
Landing gear deployed. Landing gear retracted.
pull across here and see if the...
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 300 meters from previous sample.
Perfect.
Landing gear deployed.
Now if it'll let me land here somewhere... Maybe up ahead. Gonna make me walk a long way for this? That would be weeks. Yeah, you're not kidding. If I don't just honk and scoop and start mapping and things, I mean, I'll do some, but I might say like every 10th or 20th or 30th system, you know, maybe, but the willpower, I don't think I have the willpower, and I'm not going to be able to land here, am I? How about him? I'm gonna go down here and see if there's another pet. Molest.
Landing gear retracted.
The hell? that an Ossus? I mean, I don't think I have the willpower to do that. I think I'm just gonna have to go back and find a place to land by these things. Oh, I think voice attack escape or something. Oh, why? Where'd they go? Oh, I know what I can do. This way. I haven't been over this way yet. Whoops! Probably just flew over a shit. So much for hitting that button. It's supposed to have been the night vision button, but the boost right next to it. And turn night vision off so I can see the color. Not red. And when I come back, I'll find there's some. Hopefully it's not the same ones I had a while ago or already done.
Landing gear deployed.
Nice. You know you can land. Pain, aren't you? You're trying to make it. Damn it. Gotta be so difficult. Fine, I'll do it the hard way. Really? Well, I'll do it the hard way. Oh, there's some more over there, thank God. This looks like I could land here. What shields are for? Make sure I didn't double back. See, I doubled back. They're blue. My own fault. Fine. Going this way. Patch of them. Ask, ye shall receive. Right. Patch of them. Any chance of you letting me land anywhere near here? He's a... Really? Last one. Yeah, I don't know if I have it in me. I guess I could do it this weekend or something. I'll show you where I'm at in a second. No. I haven't seen any ossis. Haven't looked for it, but I haven't seen any. I'm not going to worry about it. Pretty low paying anyway. Board the ship. Board the ship.
Boarding the transport.
Ads starting in 1 minute.
Landing gear retracted. Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2.
I think I'm going to head back to the barn. Call it quits for now. I'll stream again later tonight, but change the route back to big jumps. Force to furball. Not that far, but anyway.
Frameshift drive charging.
I've already checked the system. The carrier is in. Have I? No, I jumped the carrier. Make sure I've checked it. Jumped the carrier and I wasn't on the carrier, so I might not have checked that system.
Jumping to next system.
We shall see.
Scanning.
Fuel scooping. System scan complete.
Okay, here's nothing here anyway.
Fuel scooping complete.
Oh. Appreciate you guys coming in, though. I know a lot of other people are streaming right now. And tonight other people will be too, but I'll probably be on late tonight. I don't know, though. Trying to get back on a daytime schedule. My sleep pattern back in something normal. We shall see, though. Turn in and see what we got. Might have 12 or 13, and well, I did a lot more mapping, so I have 12 or 13 million in cartographic data. I'm almost to Elite 3 in exploration. Gonna be good. Getting close in Elite 3 and exobiology too. Yeah, I'll show you. I mean, I can show you now. You look at that explorer rank, how close I am. And we'll see after I turn in how nice it is, if I make it or not this time. I haven't done anything special for exploration other than exobiology. Of course, when you do exobiology, you're honking and scanning systems, and that's all cartographic data, so. All counts.
Request confirmed. Proceed to your landing pad, Commander. Your docking request has been accepted. Sit back and enjoy the ride.
Lots of stars here, though. I thought there'd be fewer stars when I moved so far out, but pretty dense still. Pretty. Why is this landing so slow? Mandalay on a carrier. And then it'll be crooked. Land me horizontal to the main deck or something, but
Welcome back. I'm not gonna say that every time you show up.
Landing complete. Clear.
only reason I'm restocking is I accidentally launched the heatsink earlier. Alright, let's look at the cartographic data and see what the damage is. It'll take 25%. Someday today. Oh, 9.
Right on, Commander.
Promotion to Elite 3! See that? You were there for it. I was getting close. Yep. Aww. That's special. Alright, now let's go see. Go aid my way toward Elite 3 in exobiology. Won't make it this, I'm still a long ways away, but I'll get there. Call lift. Vagabond the Soul has come online. Why do I have guards? Why? Some carriers have them, some don't. Because I research. I know I had guards before I changed the type, even at the default thing.
Genomics, can I help you?
Yeah, you can if you let me talk to you. There you go.
You have some data to sell.
Yes, I do,
We
thank
always
you.
seek to learn more about life in the black.
Okay, not a whole lot, but better than nothing. 200 millis.
Anything more to share? Thank you for
Done.
your contribution to our research.
You're welcome. I don't think that made a noticeable dent in my path to Elite. You have yours on exploration, no guards? Huh. My friend's carrier, yeah, he has guards too. Maybe? Well, I got the research theme. I don't think I set anything to, maybe the purpose of it to research. I'll have to look and see. Is that done in the carrier livery? Ivory, whatever it's called? I mean, I don't really care. I just feel bad. They stand there for hours and hours. They rotate guards, though. That every time just here. Yeah, this research is that, but summary. Your services, nothing there. Wrong. I don't see anything here to research, so I don't know where you would set anything for the purpose of your carrier. Oh, maybe. Ah, maybe here. You can do Explorer. Let's see what that does. Let me go see if I still have a guard or not. I may have to log out and log back in, or I don't know. I'm just curious. Curious cat. See, I'm curious. Call lift. Do you have your music turned on? I still have a guard here. Do you have music turned on for your effects? If you do, when you come out of your lift, you see that this right here, this is playing music right now. Mine's turned off, but you can actually turn it on and hear the music. Just telling you that. You might have known that. Didn't know that till New Year's Eve. My friend was on my friend's carrier, and he's like, "Where's that music coming from?" We were walking around, and from one of the tablets there. I went back to my carrier and turned it on, turned the sound effects on, and I can hear it. Oh, I showed you before? Okay. I'm old, I'm forgetful. Alright, I'm going to end my stream. I will be back on later tonight. Raid somebody if y'all want to. I don't really care. I don't know who's on right now. Pretty much everybody and their dog's on right now, I imagine. Brother Sabathius, Rain Man, Vindicious. Let's raid Vindy. Raided her in a while. Is that okay with y'all? Okay, we'll raid Vindicious and find her. Alright. Go. Do an exploration also.
Searching the stars for a world like home. Aft explorer drifting through the dark we roam. Scanners up, signals strong. Every system's a map, every scan's a song. From the edge of the void to the planets untold. Hunting for life in the cosmic cold. Alien signals beneath the sky. Exobiology waiting, no limits to fly. From the edge of the void to the planets untold. Hunting for life in the cosmic cold. Alien signals beneath the sky. Exobiology waiting, no limits to fly. Earth-like worlds untouched and wild. Pirates out there with fury piled. Between the peace and danger's call. Bacardi stands strong, never will fall. Bacardi's on the hunt, stars in his sight. Exploring the unknown through endless nights. From Earth-like dreams to the pirate's fire. With the Corvette blazing, his enemies retire. Trekking life forms, chasing down the fight. In the depths of space, he's the guiding light. Hit the ground, scanners ping alive. Biological wonders in the deep survive. Through the nebula's reach, to the stars untamed. Every new discovery adds to the game. But there's danger out there in the pirate zone. Federal Corvettes, engines moan. Locked in tight, no mercy given. When pirates attack, it's survival driven. Between the stars and battles fought, he never loses the mission he's got. Life in the black, Born for the quest, Bacardi pushes on, never needs rest. Bacardi's on the hunt, stars in his sight, exploring the unknown through endless nights. From Earth-like dreams to the pirate's fire, with the Corvette blazing, his enemies retire. Trekking life forms, chasing down the fight. In the depths of space, he's the guiding light. From the blackest void to the brightest star, Bacardi's traveled the galaxy near and far. No pirate too strong, no world too small. Commander Bacardi answers the call, exploring the mysteries, fighting the foe. In the galaxy's depths, it's where he'll go. Bacardi's on the hunt, stars in his sights, exploring the unknown through endless nights. From Earth-like dreams to the pirate's fire, with the Corvette blazing, his enemies retire. Trekking life forms, chasing down the fight. In the depths of space, he's the guiding light. From the blackest void to the brightest star, Bacardi's traveled the galaxy near and far. No pirate too strong, no world too small.